Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a news item captured by NTV Kenya. Police stop Kalonzo from addressing two rallies in Tharaka Nithi. Police in Tharaka Nithi have barred Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka from addressing two public meetings in Dagani and Chuka towns. Kalonzo, who is on a 3-day tour of Mount Kenya East region, is expected to arrive in two towns on Monday afternoon on the second leg of his Meet the People tour. The organizers of the tour, led by lawyer Kirimi Muturi, had written to the officer commanding Chuka Police Station OCS on February 10 notifying the police and requesting for security during the meetings. The OCS responded by sending back the letter from the Wiper Party with one handwritten sentence saying the meetings are not allowed. Noted, the meetings at Dagani and Chuka bus stage are hereby declined, read the brief response from the police. Yes. So Kalonzo was technically blocked today from addressing residents of Dagani and Chuka towns. I want us to dig deep into this, in which I'm going to explain why I strongly believe Ruto's government is getting more and more disparate as time goes by. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's dig deep. What does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? The first meaning, Ruto's government is panicking. And they are panicking because they are not very sure of the ground. They just don't know how the ground will react if an alternative message is taken to the ground. And I'm saying that because Ruto is hovering everywhere across the country campaigning, so he does not want any other person taking a different message to the people. He only wants Kenyans to consume his message alone, his lies alone. He does not want any person with a contrary message to his. So this is a government clearly panicking. The second reason, William Ruto knows very well he's giving Kenyans a raw deal. He's lying to Kenyans. And because a good majority of his supporters are politically naive, they don't understand what's going on behind the scenes. Ruto fears that any Azimio leader, be it Kalonzo, be it Raila Odinga, going to his supporters, then his supporters are going to understand what's going on behind the scenes and their eyes are going to open. Ruto does not want his supporters to know what's happening. He knows he has been lying to them, so he fears the truth being taken to them. Another reason why Ruto clearly blocked Kalonzo Musyoka, Ruto is a dictator and showing dictatorial tendencies. He doesn't believe in free speech and in free association. That's why he does not want Kalonzo to address and to mingle with Kenyans freely. Ruto is coming out as a dictator. Yes. Something also coming out clearly from this, Ruto is misusing our police service. Instead of the police being neutral, this government is using them to fight political battles. And that exposes Ruto as another liar. We still remember Ruto saying in broad daylight that the police was not to be used to play politics. But it's now very clear that those were just words. Ruto is using our police service to play politics. And the main reason for that is because Ruto believes that through intimidations and threats, then Kenyans can still continue loving him. Something I don't think so. The more this government uses intimidation and threats, they are painting Azimio and the opposition as victims. Ruto has forgotten very, very fast. He got sympathy votes because he was being seen as a victim. Uhuru Kenyatta and his team were being seen as the aggressors who are victimizing Ruto and his team. It appears tables have now changed. Ruto is fast becoming the aggressor. And by being seen as the aggressor, he's giving Kalonzo Musyoka and the Azimio leaders that sympathy. So those who never wanted to support Azimio can sympathize with Azimio and can just give them votes. Ruto is making the same blunder Uhuru Kenyatta might have made. A population, or rather the people, have got sometimes a tendency to identify with the victims. And in this case, Kenya Kwanza, Ruto and his government are giving Azimio a lot of sympathy votes. And that also just exposes the trick, or rather the strategy, William Ruto intends on using as we head towards 2027. He will be using intimidation threats and blocking the opposition from holding their campaigns. It's good he is exposing that early enough so that as a new brigade, the opposition can plan and plot a counter strategy. But from where I sit, the only way to counter that is to defy that order. Let Kalonzo Musyoka and Azimio, in their next meeting, should the government stops them, let them defy those orders. Because it's very clear now that this is a government ruling extrajudicially. They are not ruling within the confines of the law. That's extrajudicial rule, which should be fought by all Kenyans. And I strongly believe that the only way to deal with a dictator is to fight back. If you keep quiet, dictatorship will only but entrench itself. So the best way is to fight that dictatorship back. Let me stop you there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give this video a like. That fact that the police blocked Kalonzo Musyoka from addressing Chuka residents confirms the government is panicking The government is very disparate. They have sensed the ground is rebelling against them, so they don't know how they can contain that rebellion. So when they see the opposition going back to that rebelling ground, the government is left panicking and disparate. That's why they are blocking the opposition. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.